This self-watering Vegepod provides the perfect environment for growing vegetables, whether you've got a small to medium garden, a townhouse courtyard, or perhaps even an apartment balcony. This no fuss, no mess unit has been designed to be as easy to use as possible while providing protection, water and nutrition to your plants. The secret is in this self-watering design, and that's where this reservoir comes in. It captures all the water and nutrients that leach down through the soil. Then natural wicking allows it to be drawn back up again as and when required. The mesh canopy keeps the harsh summer sun diffused, and of course it protects the plant from strong winds. And of course it will also keep pests away, but most importantly it's got a built-in mister sprayer, which when combined with a tap timer means that you can go away for many weeks and know that your veggies are going to remain healthy. The Vegepod is very easy to set up. It arrives with all the components neatly packaged and ready for assembly. Our demonstration today features the large version, which is made up of 4 base units. Then just lay out the base containers side by side and lay the rubber joining strip in place before clamping it all together with these simple push-in clips. Now it's time to prepare the drain trays. Lay them out upside down in rows of 3 and connect them with the cable ties. The drain trays then sit neatly in the base, keeping the soil raised above the reservoir of water. Next, you'll assemble the raised perimeter wall from all the various supplied segments. They simply slide to lock together. Then insert the angled support braces and insert bolts and washers into all the securing holes provided. There are 48 in all, each with its own wing nut. So your finished Vegepod will be very strong and stable. Though at this stage it's very light and can be finely positioned before you add the weight of soil. Next comes the cover, which is packaged neatly all together in its own box. The metal frame elements simply join together by pushing into the durable plastic angled joiners, though it's worth tapping them home with a rubber mallet. Then add the curved uprights, joining them all together with the central spine for strength, ensuring that you've bedded them all the way into each joiner. The misting tube goes in next, which simply attaches to the central frame spine with cable ties. The made-to-measure mesh cover fits snugly over the top and attaches with a simple Velcro seam for a perfect fit, nice and tight. Slide the hinge cups into the back of the base unit. Then, when you've lifted the finished cover into place, just push it down to secure. Now you're ready to add the soil. Normally you'd need 14 bags of potting mix and 4 of cow manure to fill a large unit. In this demonstration we have a few less, as the owner wanted to mix perlite in with the potting mix. Now this is not essential, but it does lighten the mix and helps keep the soil aerated while maintaining some extra moisture for the roots. We'll add some perlite first before adding a good quality bagged potting mix on top. Well-rotted cow manure makes a good addition as well, though make sure it's well mixed in. The same goes for the perlite if you use it. Mix it in well, and if you use garden gloves, then you can use your hands for best effect. Finally top off with some more potting mix, not forgetting that it will naturally settle, so you'll need to fill it higher than the retaining walls initially, to then let it compact down to be level when you water it. Then just attach a hose and let gravity do the hard work for you. Thanks to the very good capacity of the Vegepod, there's plenty of room for roots, so growing large vegetables is really no problem at all. Spinach, lettuce, herbs, brassicas, carrots, dwarf beans, beetroot, leeks, garlic and onions all go very well, as do capsicum, courgette and aubergine. If you're happy to leave the cover off, then of course taller crops like tomatoes, climbing beans and sweet corn are also very good to grow. The Vegepod is an all-Australian invention. It's based on years of horticultural experience and clever engineering design. It takes very little effort to grow tasty and nutritious crops, and the self-watering feature is an outstanding benefit. Vegepods are available in 3 sizes, each with their own optional stand. It's just another convenient feature that makes Vegepod the #1 choice for easy gardening.